music skipping anime. What's going on? Let's get it, man. My music skipping. I don't know what's going on, but hey, I'm about to do that toast.
Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water.
Oh, family, family, family. Thank you for being in the place to be. This is Brother Hatim, and of course, right now, we are on the Daily Toast, and man, oh man, has some changes been going through for us. Now, hold on. Step one. What is it, Brother Hatim? Step one, first change. Of course, those of you that's been following the Toast know that we used to do it on a daily basis, but now we have stopped doing it on a daily basis, and we basically are just posting it up and freezing at the top. Why? Because we are doing week by week, right? So we do the toast. It'll show up at 5:45 a.m. on Umoja at the beginning of the week. Those people that want to watch it on every day because it's part of your ritual, all you got to do is go to the top of Gye-Nyame's page and it'll be there. It will also be on YouTube as well because I'm posting it on Gye-Nyame Journey's YouTube because they're not allowing me to stream through there no more. I don't know why. But it's cool. It's cool because once again, we're still working on our own platform. And you know, that stuff takes time. It takes time. And that's cool. I have no problems with it. I'm gonna take all the time that I have to go and make sure that we're able to be successful. Also, if you look at the bottom, of the screen, look down at the bottom of the screen, right? You know what I'm saying? You get your two black shirts, right? Personalized, right? So you can have your personal hero on the shirt. We are producing these through Gye-Nyame, through a partnership, through community partnerships. We are being able to employ some of our young people to go and produce these shirts. So Kwanzaa season is at hand, and we're gonna need all hands on deck. Go on and support Gye-Nyame Journey. Go on and support the youth in our community. Go on and support us, and let's get to building because now we can offer the shirts. Not only can we do the t-shirts, we could do the long sleeve t-shirts, we could do sweatshirts, we could do the hoodies, and more stuff is to come. So go and get yours. And you say, who is that on your shirt, Brother Hatim? That is my grandfather, Cleveland Brown, right? So, you know, that's who I'm celebrating. Who you going to celebrate? Because this Kwanzaa is going to be so dope that if we're going to be able to walk in, and it's going to be people with their ancestors on their shirts, their personal ancestors or their personal black hero. Too black. You should know the response. Too black, right? Y'all should know the response. But of course, y'all came here for the toast, so we're about to toast it up, and we're going to do it, right? And I'm asking all of you, when this pops up on your timeline, please share, right? Like Gye-Nyame Journey, like us on our YouTube, go to our Spreaker station. We need all the support because we're trying to grow, and as we start growing, other people are going to start blossoming. For example, Brother Kwame has his show, Tribal Quotes by Brother Kwame Keechler. You can check it out on Spreaker. Dope. I mean, Kwame is dropping some stuff and doing some amazing interviews, and I want everybody in the house, right? Also, we have Sofa Chat every Imani evening at 7 p.m. I've been posted up the link on our sites, right? And we're inviting you out to come and let Dr. Jax go and do her thing, right? Of course, Brother Hatim is going to be on there. And we also have a show, Connections, that will be dropping soon, right? And I've been posting up a few clips, right? And some more clips are going to come. But, you know, we're just trying to decide on what platform to launch that on. But, hey, let me go and get my stuff for my toast together. Check it up a little bit. Oh, got that almost down to my last bottle. Cleve still ain't start brewing, but you know, it's become kind of expensive. I've been cutting down on some of my personal expenses as far as when it comes to this. Now, also, we had a Gye-Nyame meeting. I got inspired, and I am currently working on our 49-day e-course. 49-day e-course. Family, this is a life changer. I am going to be posting it up, and I appreciate it if you like it and share it so that we can go and build, right? Because we're going to change some lives. Because it's not enough just to talk about this stuff. We got to get out and start living it. We got to start practicing our principles, right? Because this is what culture is. This is what it's about, right? We got this ritual right here, the Daily Toast ritual, right? We are in the week of Kujichagulia. I want to give all of the Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. There you go. Want to give them a round of applause. And as a matter of fact, I need to let you know, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. And of course, you know that this is the Daily Toast Ritual. And of course, you know it's a Heart of a Simple production where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. All right, anime. Anime, are you ready? Because we're about to lift up this glass and we're going to do the toast family. We are in the 6th cycle, which means that we are in Kwanzaa season because at the end of the next cycle, that cycle will be ending right at the end, right around when Kwanzaa starts, because of course the days will be a little bit different than how we do it. And we're going to have like a 3-week break period, you know what I'm saying, where there will be no toast posted up until January. I got to get the exact date for y'all. But there's going to be a downtime because as we start doing these courses and as we start doing these other shows, Gye-Nyame is going to need some downtime so that we can make sure we got stuff together. Make sure that all of our platforms are together and our minds are right. Because we all got to take time to make sure that the mind is right. Bring the mind and all of the all 5 parts of being that we talk about. And those is like, what do you mean 5 parts of being? You need to get on that e-course. Woo! Right? And if you haven't taken the free G&J e-course, you need to go to freegnjecourse.com and get on and get in tune. All right, so now, without any further ado, we first want to lift up our glass and salute that creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we lift it up high and we lift it up proudly and we toast that creator and we say the word of power, Ashe. Thank you, Anime. Can I get my background music, baby? Would that be too much for you? No? Okay, thank you. Oh, you gave me a round of applause too? All right, from there, we move to the part that all of you are tuned in for. I want to thank all of you for trusting me with your ancestors, right? And we're going to lift up our ancestors. Those of you that need to see this every day, it will be pinned to the top of Gye-Nyame Journey. It will be up on the top of our podcast on Spreaker, as well as on our YouTube page, where you can visit it daily. So here we go. We're going to lift up our glass to our personal ancestors. Got it up. And we are going to call on Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Tech, Santa Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gatson, Aunt Nina, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappet, John Flora, Montague Pittman, Nomo X, Sapet Mott, Rob Malik Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamayo, The Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dale Gale Pudding, Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie P. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mildale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Well, Livy the Farmer, Agosto Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Seth Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachta Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selby Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Ezzie Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillimon Ayers, Jean Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Now, we move to William Walter West, Nigel Parrish, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, Depretis Hines, Annas Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannabay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Woody, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pintup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Abbott Sr., Sam Abbott Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Toure, Gray G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Darren Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sadie Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatstad, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nene Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joan Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carla, Lily Green, Ethel Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Root Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton, Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Erdman, Herman Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Ivor, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Now we move to our black book. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Fatima and Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Poor, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, Jane, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang, Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder, Clarence Lumpkin. Got Elizabeth Johnson, we got Mr. Thornton, we got Johanna, we got Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie Elweb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, we got Elijah Juan Hakeem in Coma, we got Alberta T. Davis, we got Charles Davis, we got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, we got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White. We got Robert Lee White. We got Emma Jean White Talton. We got Roger White. We got R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods. We got Tilara Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Anwright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hawkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hawkins. We got Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young. We got Sylvester Foster. We got James Lizzie Winston. We got Abe and Julia Lawrence. We got Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr. We got Geneva Jackson. We got R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Darn. We got Saber Winston, Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florence, Stip Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams. We got Terry Brown. We got Teresa Biddle. We got LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sori, Reverend Jesse Porter. We got Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brennan Porter. We got Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble, Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kane. We got Pam Johnson. We got Vera and Reese Fisher. We got Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Motors, Ida Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor. We got Madeline Yates, June Dandridge. We got Daisy Woodford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris. We got Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker. We got Tony Ogletree. We got Grandma Marguerite. We got Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Abishel Roboleto Monterosa. We got Chet Word. We got Mama Rahani. We got Deborah Michelle Nash. We got Joseph Lane Miller. We got Renoko Rashidi. We got Bobby Battle. We got Fred Gasson, Tracy Gasson, Adora Gibson, Elder Simba, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber, Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Brantley, Aunt Carol Walker Welsh. We got Carrie Ann Brooks. We got Jeremiah Williams. We got Tony Smith. We got Antoinette Pinson. We got Juanita Moser. We got Michelle Simons. We got Irene Johnson. We got Aunt Pauline Nanny Baker. We got Ian Dabney. We got Quincy Yelder. We got Josiah Miller. And we got Brother David Moore. Family, once again, we lift up our glass and we say the words of power here at Gye-Nyame. We lift it up and we salute all our personal ancestors and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to the personal. No, we move from the ancestors to the now. We lift up the now. We lift up and we toast the now. Family, we must do all that we can do, right? In this week of Kujichagulia, because we are in the 6th cycle of Kujichagulia. And you, those of you that have been on the program, those of you that have been on the walk, the challenge this week is to use Kujichagulia in conjunction with all of the other days of the week. So on Umoja, you got to figure out, how does Kuji and Umoja work? It gets us thinking and acting on our principles. We think about it and we start acting on it. Kujichagulia is about, for me, from my personal point, my favorite part about Kujichagulia is being able to define yourself for yourself. Family, are you moving in this moment, in this week? Are you moving in your definition of you? Or are you playing a character in somebody else's play? Are you living somebody else's definition of who you are? Right? So this week, we're going to definitely take some time and redefine ourselves and how we use our moments and how we use our now. Sets the tone for how we will be dealt with and what we receive in the future. We build our now up on what we know. We gather new information so that we could transmit that to our future generations and also to our future selves. So in this moment right now, take a second, take a moment to reflect on Kujichagulia and how you use it in your life in this moment. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From the now, we're going to move to our future. We lift up our glass, we toast our children and our children's children. And the most important work we could do, family, is to start shaping and molding our future generations. But we have to handle our business in the now, and we have to take the wisdom from the past, and we got to start constructing that now so that we could give them their space and their time so that they will have a future. Many of us are giving it away. Many of us are allowing it to be defined by others, for them, for their benefit. And my challenge to you is to ask you, how what you are doing now is contributing to our future generations. I can't wait to see what they become. I can't wait to see what they do. And I can't wait to assist them from the other side when I become an ancestor. We lifting up our glass and we say Ashe. And I'm not saying I want to die, but hey, there's no death for us. There's only transition, right? Ashe. From the future, we move to all of our relations. We're going to lift up our glass to all of our relations, toasting all of our relations, because we need it all, right? As crazy as that sounds, we need it all, right? So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we're going to move to that special toast for anything that you might need right now, any special causes that you want to lift up. We're going to lift that up, but also we want to lift up all of those who might be in need of some spiritual healing, that might be in need of some mental healing, for those who might need healing on any of the 5 parts or all of the 5 parts of their being. Those that don't know, that's intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. We want to send out that energy because we've been banking on it. We got it right here. And we have seen some of those that's been around enough know that this works. And we're sending our energy out to those who might be sick and infirmed and in pain. And we want to send it out to them so that they could use this energy to heal. So some of the people, some of the notable ones I want to put on that's on my personal list, those of you that have people on the list, I'm encouraging you to get on with us on Telegram and start posting them up. Right? Get in a conversation, because I get a ding every time it comes. And those of you, like I said, if you want to get in touch with me, you get in touch with me through the Telegram, or you get in touch with me because you are on our e-list. Get on our e-list. Right? How you do it? You got to do that 7-day course. Get on there. 7-day course. Get the emails. It's cool. It's not going to hurt. I promise. It's not going to hurt. And emails that you want, you keep them. You open them. You get what's in them. The other ones, just throw them away, right? Because the offers from Gye-Nyame is going to come. The information about what Gye-Nyame is doing is going to pop up in there, all right? So, some of the people that's on our list, we got Brother Kwesi. Of course, we want to send up and we want to lift up for Brother Kwesi and his healing journey. We want to lift up Sister Yeye, of course. We want her. We want that energy to go out to her in her journey towards healing. We also want to send out to Sister Debbie Bowie. Want to lift it up, send it out. I say. We also got Elder Atiba on the list this week, right? I got work. Mama Margarita be looking out for the community. Like, hey, Brother Hatim, you need to know. And boom, she let me know. She calls me directly to make sure that I get people that are in need in the community. She keeps me abreast. So shouts out to Mama Margarita and to her health. Want to send energy out. Want to send energy out to all of our elders, right? Because we know I'm starting to feel it. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, your body starts slowing down. So we want to send out that healing energy out to our elders as well. So we lift up our glass. We lift it up for those things, and we say, and those people, and we send that energy out, and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to that selfish toast. What do you mean, Brother Hatil? Selfish. We got to take care of ourselves, family. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to make sure that our intuition is intact. We got to make sure that our mind is intact. We got to make sure that our emotions are intact. We got to make sure that our spirit is intact. And of course, we got to make sure that the physical tool that we have been gifted with, our body, this organic, beautiful thing. I don't even want to call it this organic being that we are allowed to exist and communicate through is working properly. So the question I ask all the time when I come here is, what do you need right now in this moment to move to the greater you? What do you need? Come on now. Lift it up. Come on now. I can hear you. Go ahead. Say it. Come on. Say it like you mean it. Right? Say it like you mean it. And those of you that's in the E-course, one of the exercises we're going to do is, how do you word these things that you're sending out into the universe? Because that's very important. Very important. So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe, of course, is Gye-Nyame, right? Part of the Simba Nation, part of the Tawi village, right? Lift up your tribe, family, because I've been telling y'all to tribe up, because it's very important at this level of the game that you have your tribe. It's, you know, a lot of people get, oh, no, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. Listen. Who is your crew, right? Now, you know, like I said, just build up your tribe. Lift it up. I'm Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe? Come on, say it. Say it. And with that, we say, Ashe. Excuse me. Lift it up. From there, we're going to move from our tribe, going to move to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most loving, the most understanding, the wisest and the strongest person in the room. That's who I'm talking about. Don't be shy. Lift it up for yourself. That's right. I'm toasting you again because you magnificent for joining me and taking the time to indulge in the ritual. Maybe you might be a daily toaster and you do it every day. Maybe you might be that toaster that comes once a week. Maybe you might be that toaster who is coming just on your days and you're clicking on it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I'm lifting it up to you, and I'm saying Ashe, and thank you for your support. Last but not least, I'm going to change this bottom thing. I'm going to change that while y'all on here. I'm going to change that while you on here. Show you how smooth technology is, right? I'm going to show you how smooth technology is. All right, here we go. Last but not least. We started with the creator, and we're going to end with the creator. We're lifting up our glass. And of course, at Gye-Nyame, one of our mythic symbols is that we have the Phoenix egg. This is Gye-Nyame's Phoenix egg. This was dropped off to me by our personal Phoenix, Anime's cousin. His name is Bainu. I wonder if he related to the Bainu in our myth. Oh, sorry. Got to get on the E-course to find. I'm sorry. My fault. That's in the Warrior's Handbook. My fault. But anyway, dropped off and he told that we had to keep it safe. And he told me that this thing can hatch anywhere between now and 10,000 years. And he also and it's a he was carrying around an egg. I don't ask, I don't know. He said that the myth about there being only one phoenix on the planet at a time, that's a myth. He's saying it a lot, but it's more than one. He said also that y'all have to take care of this as Gye-Nyame because it can hatch any day now between now, I don't think it's hatchet, and 10,000 years. So Benu believe in us, and he believed that we're going to be around for about 10,000 years. So, hey, let's give it up for Benu for believing us that we can keep this thing safe between now and 10,000 years. All right, we lift it up and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ending on that creator, man, a powerful piece. And talking a little bit about our myths. So let me change this up too. For those that want to get, Brother Hatim about to add, let's go and add. And I'm going to add, and I'm going to sip on the ambrosia as well. You can inbox us at hatim@gyenyame.com or inbox us on our mailing list. I ain't think about that. Join the list. Join the list by going to free GNJecourse.com. Let's see if we could do that. Let's see if y'all can see that. See my handiwork. Let's just transition. Let's see. Did y'all see it change? It's a good batch, Clay. Good batch. Let's give it up for Brother Clay. Give it up for Brother Clay. Oh, there's a space there. Let me go on and fix that. I'm going to fix that right here while y'all here in live time. Anybody that want to learn how to stream and all that too, of course, we can help you with that over here at Gye-Nyame Journey, because that's what we do. That's what we do. Transition. Let's see if it comes all right. Get your 2 Black personalized t-shirt. Personalized. You can have your hero on here. All you got to do is get with us. You can get long sleeves, sweatshirts, hoodies by inboxing us. By inboxing us at Tim@GyeNyameJourney.com. I'm going to take that all the way off. I'm going to say, get on our email list. Stop all the foolishness. Let's stop all the foolishness. Just get on the email list. Get on our email list. Because then Gye-Nyame Journey get it. So now let's see if it's updated. Tim, you cold with it. Going to, there you go. There's the change. Y'all see it? Also remember to join our group on Telegram so you can stay up. And guess what? Brother Hatim is out.